What's up, everyone? And today we're gonna be talking about Daishinkan. I just want to talk about the things that he's done, the abilities he's shown, um, statements and things like that. I'm not gonna show everything. I'm just gonna say some things or whatnot. But one thing that I do feel like Daishinkan is underestimated, not looked at too much. I feel like that with the Gods of Destruction as well. I'm gonna get on a video on that as well. But let's talk about Daishinkan, the Grand Priest. Now, the thing with Daishinkan is, what we see him do, he can warp anywhere in the multiverse. We know that because he warped from Zeno's place to the Universe 7 in a Chaos world. They didn't even see it coming. They didn't. Goku knew he was coming. Goku told them, but they didn't know he was gonna come right then and there. We know that. We know that Daishinkan has like the power to put anything back in shape or whatnot, or create anything. To be honest, if you really want to be serious, like the things that we've seen him done, like putting the Zen exhibition match back in shape just with a snap of his finger. Like, oh, that's a good feat. Him erasing the floor with matter manipulation and them dropping down to the seats in Zen exhibition match, that's a good feat. The fact that he is creating objects in nothing, that's another good feat. Like, that means he has omnificence. That means to create anything and everything from nothing. That's almighty object manifestation. And I do believe he can also duplicate anything. That's replication. Now, he also, we've seen, cause damn near decipher anything anybody speaking and speak any language. So, he more than likely has omnilingualism. Speculation on if he exists outside of everything. It goes back to when Zeno destroyed the multiverse. You got two possibilities to that. You got one, if Zeno destroyed the multiverse, that means, and Daishinkan actually did exist in that future multiverse, that means Daishinkan wouldn't be omnilocked. That means it would be more than one of them. But if he didn't exist in that side, in the future multiverse, that means there would only be one of him, and that means he would be over. He would have any type of freedom. Like, he would exist outside of that. That means he would be omni-like. That means there's only one of him. And then on top of that, if it's only one of him, let's say he had the senses and he like of the whole entire multiverse on all planes of reality, like the whole reality, the whole multiverse, meaning the future, the past, the present, all of that. Let's say he does sense that, like sense if Zamasu was doing the things that he was doing, but he's an angel, so he remains neutral. He wouldn't go down there and do that. And he does know about it. That means that he would have enlightenment and omnisenses. Now, here's the thing though with that. Here's the only thing with that. If he has omniscience, then that means he would know everything and anything. That means he should not question who is Topo. He should already know who Topo is. Right off the bat, he should know who Topo is. There was no reason for him to question that. So, therefore, he might be nigh omniscient. That means he might just have, I think he probably just have omnisenses. He might be able to in alignment. He might be able to comprehend everything on a multiversal, complex multiversal, close to omni plane. But he don't know everything or not. But he could sense everything that's going on. And if he did sense Merge Zamasu was going on, I mean, for fuck's sakes, we seen him say, "Oh, was this your idea to bring the other Zeno?" Like, dang, you ain't gonna say anything about him going back in time or none of that. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of there. I mean, we know he has grand design construction. Now, he might have a limited grand design construction, but from what we've seen and from what we know, he don't have a limit to what he can create. The fact that he's creating the tournament power stage in an infinite world of nothing. You gotta understand, this world is nothing. There's nothing in this world. It's just nothing. And he's creating stuff. For all we know, this is speculation. Remember, this is speculation theory. assumption video, this discussion. This ain't no actual factual. But from speculation, from what we've seen, what we know, he could probably create anything from nothing. So we also have that. Not to mention the fact that we said that he is the strongest. You know, he is the top 5 in the whole entire multiverse. So if he's top 5 in the whole entire multiverse, and he can do these things, is where he has intellect, he has speed, he has strength, he can create anything or whatever. He has absolute condition. There's no way that we cannot ignore that. That means he's a fighter. That means he's massively faster than light. He might even be immeasurable. He just might even be immeasurable in speed. The fact that Whis can't even get close to him, couldn't even get close to his feet. I mean, come on now. He might be immeasurable. Then on top of that, we have to understand that if he's top 5 or the strongest in the multiverse, that means he is multiversal. Easily. Might be complex multiversal, might be the made up word outerversal, which is just hyperversal and megaversal. That's all it is. Complex outerversal. I mean, there's no point in having that. But he just might be somewhere around there and just punching power and strength alone. And then his intellect is, we already seen what his intellect is like. So it's not omniscience. We know it's not omniscience, but it might be non-omniscience. You know, it could be less. It could be less. More than likely, it might be less. But from everything we know, he damn near knows everything that's going on. So he also has absolute restoration, as we've seen with the Zen exhibition match, where he was able to instantly make anything just go right back to normal, to their natural state. He can also erase. You know, they say that he can erase you right on the spot. Him and Zeno, they're the only two that they know that can erase you right off the spot, right on the spot. And blink an eye. Probably faster than that, to be honest. I mean, we seen Beerus just get scared out of his mind when he was talking about. He told him to be quiet, or he was gonna erase him or something like that. You know, he got scared just right there. He was like, "Fuck, this is a guy that can erase beings too." That means Daishinkan is way above him. So, given all of that, he also has concept manipulation as well. He also has psycho manipulation, because we know he can create. He exists. I mean, he can do things with existence, and he can destroy it as well. We've seen it. So, I mean, all of this falls under matter manipulation as well. But basically, he might, for all we know, he might control and defy logic without a limit in his plane. Or he might have limited logic manipulation. He might just have that. You know, we know Zeno might have meta power manipulation, because he can create, control, and delete on infinite levels. I mean, Daishinkan said that the infinite world of nothing, you know, or was it Beerus, is one of them two, said that it was created by Zeno, and he can erase it if he wants to. We gotta understand that world of void is infinite. Infinite world of nothing. So if it's infinite, and Zeno can destroy this and create, he has meta power manipulation. I mean, there's nothing to that. I mean, the fact that Daishinkan can create anything, any power, whatever power, inside the world of void, which is infinite, kind of gives him a little bit of that too, like a non-meta ability creation. But we also know that he could probably invent anything with varying capabilities as well, and he can probably kill all life at once as well. I mean, we know that he can erase anything that's constantly being said over and over again. Like, they constantly keep stressing that. I don't know why they constantly keep stressing that, but they're stressing that Zeno and Daishinkan can easily erase you. Zeno only listens to Daishinkan and Goku. That's another thing. So, and Daishinkan even took a liking to Goku. I mean, hey, but all I wanted to do was talk about Daishinkan, things that he can do, things that might be true about him or whatnot. But basically just give me your thoughts on what you think of Daishinkan is like. Do you think he's actually the real Omni behind all this? Like Zeno being the Omni King is just a title. It just means the king of all. It's not actually mean he's Omni. He has Omni quality and Omni abilities, but he's not actually Omni. Same with Zuno. He's all knowing, so he's omniscience. And then Zamasu is nigh omnipresent, and then you have Zarama who can grant anything without a limit. There is no limit to what he can grant. So what is that Omni? What is it's another Omni name, but it's another power ability to be able that he can do too as well. So going on from there, you know, what is Daishinkan? Daishinkan has the most Omni qualities out of all of them. That's the thing. He has the most Omni qualities out of them. He might even be only one of them. He might exist. I mean, he has almighty magic as well. We know that because freaking Whis and Vados is doing magical things without a limit. I mean, and Daishinkan doing this just with his hand. They doing it with the staff. Daishinkan doing this with just his hand. I really hope that staff isn't the limit though for Whis and Vados. I really hope that, because the thing with it about it that I see, that I hope I'm wrong about this, but everything that Whis and Vados are doing, Daishinkan don't need no staff to do that. Meaning, leads me to believe that Daishinkan powers might be like a branch off to the others, to his angels, to his children. We can assume that all of them is his children, but let's just say Whis and Vados and the rest who has a staff. They're probably using a fragment of Daishinkan's actual power or something like that. I really hope that's not true, because that would be handicapping the angels. I really hope that they can do those things without the staff, but everything that we've seen them do has been with that staff. It might only react to them though. They might be the only ones who could use it. It might be like a type of enchanted or like the one type thing, like with Thor's hammer. Like it might have an enchantment on it to where only certain people could use it. So it might be to where the staff might just be the manifestations of their powers, to where the angels are the only ones who can use it. But that's just me hoping I'd be wrong. But anyways, let me know your thoughts, guys, down in the comment section below. Tell me anything. If you aren't already subscribed to me, just go ahead and subscribe to me if you want more videos like this. I try to do videos that people don't really tend to do, because there's so many DB YouTubers or whatnot, and I'm trying to probably going to be branching off to other things as well. I'm mainly a gaming channel, but I do theory and topics and scaling from time to time when I do feel like it, on a character that no one has really done, like Beerus. Nobody really scaled Beerus. I scaled Beerus. You can check that video. I'll put it down in the description below for you to check out. But anyways, guys, I'm going ahead and head out. Tell me your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys later.